Hi, my amazing family. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to clean another disaster. As you can see, the living room is undescribable. This is the way it was before I even removed the dining chairs. As you can see, all the dining chairs were still there, but as you saw in my other videos, I assembled the chairs already. But you can see that the mess is still there. I can't even describe how much I have to do, but we are going to do it together. Right now, I am going to start cleaning the place. As you can see, I started to clean the hallway because I have a lot of boxes in the living room that I have to put in the hallway for now. I am not going to keep the boxes in the hallway for long. You saw that I purchased the dining chairs and they were in the living room. I also purchased a cabinet. I'm gonna show you that later on in the video for the dining room, so it's still there. Some of the boxes belong to my husband, so I just have to assemble what we have and then the hallway will be empty. It's not gonna stay like that for long. The main problem is not the boxes, the main problem is the way the living room is for now, because you see that it's really messy. I can't even deal with that. So stay tuned because you are going to see the transformation. If you didn't watch the dining room and kitchen transformation, please check out the video because you will get a lot of motivation. You will see the transformation and you will get motivated to start cleaning. I will leave the links in the description box for you so you can check them out. Cleaning the house after the painting job was really not easy. It was an overwhelming job. My stress level was doubled. I'm not even just saying, I felt like that. It was hard for me to walk around the house. It was hard for me to even think because the house was too much. I felt like I was not normal. And that's why I was so motivated to clean. I have to say that when I have a huge mess like that, even if I feel like I can't clean or I don't feel like cleaning, I always try my best to see if I can at least put the house back to normal, because it's very stressful to be in a house like that. It is impossible to function in a house like that. Even if you don't have a huge mess like the one that I had in my house the past few days, it can be very hard to be in a messy home. Sometimes we are in a very bad mood. Sometimes we feel like we are not happy when we're home. A lot of us don't realize that it's just because the house is messy, the house is not clean. I went through a long period of stress and depression, and I totally understand what I'm talking about. I went through it, so I know, and I'm still going through it now. Some days I wake up with more energy. I can do a lot more. I can go to work, I can manage my business, I can clean my house. But some days I wake up and I don't have no motivation. I keep my energy to do the things that I have to do every day, because some stuff you have to do every day, but some other things, like maybe you can leave it for another day. And the more we're like, okay, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, I'm gonna do it in 2 days, or maybe I will do it when I'm home during the weekend. And before you know it, during the weekend, you don't have the energy and the motivation to do it. And that's why sometimes everything gets out of control, and before we know it, the house become a huge mess and we have a lot to do, a lot to clean. You may notice that I say that a lot, like I am better, now I am much better. I am really much better. But this is exactly what I've been working on. I don't push things a lot. If I have something to do, maybe we are human beings, we are tired. Maybe I can skip a day, I can skip a few days, but I'm not going to push it for too long. The longer you wait to clean, the dirtier the place is going to be. The longer you wait to pick up what you have on the floor, the more messy your home will be. I know that for a fact because I stopped cleaning some of the things in my house for months and I saw how bad, how dirty they became. So that's why I was like, no, I'm not going back to that. When my house was like that, I didn't like it. That's why each and every time I see the mess, it gives me motivation to just clean it. You know, I remember how stressed I was. I remember that my mental health was in a really bad state because of the dirty home, because of the mess, because of the laundry that I had around. So I keep that in mind. I don't forget where I came from. So that always gives me the motivation because I don't want to go back to that. In life, we always have to make choices. I know how I feel when my house is clean and organized. I know how I feel when my house is dirty and messy. So I base on that to make a choice. I know how stressed I am when my place is messy, it's dirty. I know how good I feel when my home is clean. So even if I'm going to fight myself to clean, I always try to fight myself to clean because it's not easy. I always say that. Sometimes I look at the place, I talk to myself and talk to myself, and I still don't feel like I have motivation to clean. And I just do it anyway. Sometimes I start to clean, and deep inside of me, I know that I'm not ready for that now. But I also know if I don't clean the mess that I have while it's still small, I know it's gonna become big. And I know that my mental health is not going to be in a good state when the home is too messy. So in this case, I have to use reason to do what I have to do. That's how I declutter my home. That's how I keep my home under control, by reasoning. Even when my body is telling me, oh, I can't, but my reason is telling me, if you don't, you know what's gonna happen. You know that you're not gonna like it. You know that not only your body will still feel weak, but you are going to start feeling miserable, dirty, messy. You are going to be stressed. You are going to be in a bad mood just because you didn't take a few minutes to pick up a few things from the floor. And after having this serious conversation with myself, I always end up cleaning. I always start to clean because, I have to make a choice. I know what I want for myself. I want to be happy in my home. I want to be in peace when I'm inside my house. I don't want to hate being in my closet looking for clothes when I have to do it every day. And I also know that to prevent myself from being stressed when I'm looking for clothes, the solution is to declutter and organize my closet. So I did. So we always have to use reason to identify our problems and to fix the problems. Some problems may be easier than others to be fixed, but in any way, we need to identify the problem and look for solutions. I don't know if you remember that, but for months I was telling you that I am going to change this cabinet. The first reason why I wanted to change it is because it's too low. So I did purchase another cabinet. I am going to build it right now so I can just put the old one to trash. You know, that's one of the things that I had in the hallway. That's why I told you that don't worry, I'm not gonna leave everything there. I just purchased new stuff. I also have a new coffee table that I will assemble very soon, so I'm just taking my time and do what I can every day. And this is the new cabinet. As you can see, I can sweep under the cabinet very easily. I really hated that when I'm doing a quick sweep, I have to move the cabinet, and that can be stressful. You see the difference? Now I can just sweep very easily. My children can also sweep very easily, so we don't have to be moving things. I did the same thing in my bedroom. I don't purchase low furniture anymore because I know that it can be hard to clean under. And when we are stressed like that, everything is hard. In my case, that was the solution to keep all corners clean because I don't have low furniture. This is how the corner was before, and this is how the corner is after. As you can see, it looks very nice and clean, and as I explained to you, it will not be hard to clean under the cabinet. It's awesome. This is something that I wanted to do for so long, and I finally did it. And as you can see, the kitchen is very clean. My desk is clean. The kitchen and dining room is totally cleaned right now. Everything is clean and neat. It feels so good. It's amazing. And this is how the living room was on day one. As you can see, I still had the dining chairs there. It was impossible to function in this place, but we cleaned it. Wait for it because I'm going to show you that very soon. And this is how the living room is right now. What a transformation. If you wanted to watch a transformation video, you got one, right? But I still have a lot to do. I have to hang the wall decors back on the wall. I also have to throw out this coffee table and assemble the new one. So I have a lot to do. Okay, wait for it. I will share it with you very, very soon. I hope that you enjoyed watching. I hope that you found the motivation that you needed. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment. Your comments are useful to me and to a lot of people. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye.